the toughest critters on the planet. G'day, legends. Steve here, and have I got a little ripper of an adventure for you today. We're diving headfirst into the wild to meet some of the most gutsy, most audacious, most downright courageous animals you'll ever see. Today, we're counting down 5 animals that fear absolutely nothing. These aren't your average, run-of-the-mill critters that'll scarper at the first sign of trouble. No way, mate. These are the heavyweights, the champions of courage, the ones that look danger right in the eye and give it a cheeky wink. They're the living, breathing proof that size doesn't matter, but attitude is everything. These creatures are the true daredevils of the animal kingdom. From the scorching African savanna to the dense, steamy jungles of Australia, these animals have carved out a reputation for being completely and utterly fearless. They'll take on predators 10 times their size, defend their territory with a ferocity that'll make your hair stand on end, and they never, ever back down from a fight. It's this unbelievable spirit that just fascinates me. It's what nature is all about, survival of the fittest, and these fellas are the fittest of the fit. So, get ready to be absolutely gobsmacked. We're about to meet creatures that laugh in the face of lions, stare down grizzly bears, and tell venomous snakes to take a hike. It's going to be a wild ride, full of incredible stories of bravery and sheer raw power. You'll see why these animals have earned their spot on this list, and why they command respect from everything else in their environment. Strap yourselves in, because this is going to be a beauty. Let's get into it. Right, first up on our list is a little critter with a heart bigger than a lion's and an attitude to match. It's the honey badger. Now don't let the name fool you. This fella is anything but sweet when it gets riled up. It's built like a little tank, low to the ground, with thick, loose skin that's almost impossible for predators to get a grip on, and it can even shrug off bee stings and some snake bites. What a machine. This little guy has a reputation that stretches all across Africa and Asia, known far and wide as an animal that just does not care. It'll pick a fight with a venomous cobra for a snack and think nothing of it. You see a honey badger trotting along and you might think, oh, what a cute little fella. But make no mistake, it's probably on its way to cause some serious trouble for someone. They've been seen chasing lions away from their kills, digging out deadly puff adders from their burrows, and just generally being the boss of wherever they go. They have this incredible, relentless energy. They just do not stop. If something is in their way, they'll go over it, under it, or straight through it. It's this sheer, bloody-minded determination that makes them so successful and so incredibly fearless. They're a perfect example of dynamite coming in a small package. What I love about the honey badger is its absolute confidence. It doesn't weigh up the odds. It doesn't calculate the risk. It just goes for it, 100%, every single time. It's a survival strategy, built on pure, unadulterated aggression and toughness. The rest of the animal kingdom knows it too. Most predators, even the big ones, will see a honey badger coming and decide to walk the other way. They know that a fight with a honey badger is a fight they're going to get hurt in, even if they win. What a little champion, an absolute legend of the bush. Now we're heading to the cold, rugged landscapes of the northern hemisphere to meet a real powerhouse of the snow. It's the Wolverine. This animal is the honey badger's northern cousin in spirit, if not in family. Weighing up to maybe 30 kilos, it's the largest member of the weasel family, and it has a reputation for ferocity that is absolutely legendary. Living in those harsh, frozen environments means you've got to be tough, and the Wolverine is the definition of tough. It's got powerful jaws that can crush bone, long claws for climbing and digging, and a spirit that knows no quit. This animal is a true opportunist and a scavenger, but it's also a formidable hunter in its own right. What's truly mind-boggling is its willingness to take on animals that are massively larger. We're talking about wolves, caribou, even grizzly bears. Can you believe that? A wolverine will stand its ground against a massive bear over a carcass. It's got this never-say-die attitude. It's driven by an insatiable hunger and a need to survive in a place where food is scarce. That drive makes it do things that seem completely insane, but for the Wolverine, it's just another Tuesday. They have incredible stamina, able to travel for miles and miles over deep snow without tiring. They're solitary, they're smart, and they are masters of their domain. Indigenous stories are full of tales about the Wolverine's cunning and its almost supernatural strength and ferocity. They're not just fearless, they're relentless. They'll fight tooth and nail for every scrap of food, for their territory, and for their lives. The Wolverine is a beautiful, beautiful example of an animal perfectly adapted to one of the toughest places on Earth, not just by its body, but by its sheer, indomitable will. What a beast! Alright, let's head back to the sun-drenched plains of Africa for our next contender, and this one is a true giant, a beast that commands respect from every single thing on the continent. It's the African buffalo, or Cape buffalo. Now these guys might look like big, slow-moving cows, but that is a deadly mistake to make. They are responsible for more hunter deaths in Africa than any other large animal, earning them the nickname, the Black Death. They're unpredictable, they've got a terrible temper, and they hold a grudge like no other. They're not just fearless, they're vengeful. What makes them so dangerous is their sheer power and their herd mentality. A single buffalo is a formidable opponent with those massive, curved horns that form a solid bone shield on its forehead, called a boss. But a whole herd? That's a force of nature. When a predator, like a lion, tries to take down a member of the herd, the tables can turn in an instant. The entire herd might come charging back to rescue their mate, and they won't stop until the threat is gone. They've been known to actively hunt down lions that have attacked them, sometimes hours later. They remember. Unlike other herbivores that will scatter in panic, the African buffalo's instinct is often to charge the danger. That's a different level of bravery, isn't it? It's a proactive defense. They don't wait to be attacked. They take the fight to the enemy. A big, angry bull buffalo charging at you is one of the most terrifying sights in nature. They are the immovable object and the unstoppable force all rolled into one. They don't have fear, they have fury. They are the undisputed kings of the plains, not by crown, but by sheer brute force and courage. An absolutely magnificent animal. Let's bring it back home for me, down to the beautiful tropical rainforests of Australia and New Guinea. Here lives a bird that looks like it walked straight out of the Jurassic period. It's the southern cassowary. What a stunning, stunning bird. With its vibrant blue neck, its red wattles, and that big helmet on its head called a casque. It's a real head-turner. But this bird is not one to be trifled with. It's considered by many to be the most dangerous bird in the world, and for very, very good reason. They are intensely territorial and incredibly protective of their young. The real danger with the cassowary isn't its beak, it's its feet. On the inside toe of each massive three-toed foot, it has a dagger-like claw that can be up to 5 inches long. That is a formidable weapon, mate, and they know how to use it. When a cassowary feels threatened, it doesn't fly away. It can't. Instead, it leaps into the air and kicks forward with both feet, slashing with those deadly claws. It can disembowel an animal or a person with a single powerful kick. They are lightning fast, and their attacks are sudden and devastatingly effective. They patrol their patch of the rainforest like a sentry, and anything that wanders in uninvited, be it a dog, another cassowary, or a human, is seen as a threat. They'll hiss, puff up their feathers, and stare you down with these ancient, reptilian eyes. It's a clear warning. Get out of my territory. If you don't listen, they will charge. There's no fear in their approach, only aggression and a deep, instinctual drive to protect their home. They are a living link to the dinosaurs, and they've got the attitude to prove it. A truly wild and beautiful creature that demands our utmost respect. For our final animal, we're heading into the waterways, the rivers and estuaries of northern Australia and Southeast Asia. This is my backyard, and this is the home of the king. I'm talking about the saltwater crocodile, the salty. This is the largest living reptile on the planet. An ancient, perfect predator that has been around for millions of years without needing to change. Why? Because it is perfection. A fully grown male salty is an apex predator in every sense of the word. It has no natural enemies. Nothing in its environment, on land or in water, preys on a full-grown saltwater crocodile. When you're at the top of the food chain like that, fear is a completely foreign concept. A salty's entire world is its territory, and anything that enters that territory is potential food. It doesn't matter if it's a fish, a bird, a kangaroo, or a massive African buffalo coming down for a drink. The crocodile sees an opportunity, and it takes it with explosive, terrifying power. They are masters of the ambush, lying perfectly still, often completely submerged with just their eyes and nostrils showing, waiting with incredible patience for the perfect moment to strike. It's a primal, efficient, and absolutely chilling hunting technique. The power of a saltwater crocodile is just breathtaking. Their bite force is the strongest of any animal alive, capable of crushing bone like a twig. When they perform that death roll in the water, it's all over. They are pure, prehistoric power. They don't need to be aggressive like a honey badger or a wolverine because nothing challenges them. Their fearlessness comes from a place of complete and utter dominance. They are the ultimate survivors, the kings of their domain. A truly magnificent, powerful, and deeply respected animal. Danger, danger, danger. But what a beauty! There you have it, 5 animals that truly know no fear. From the pint-sized terror of the honey badger to the prehistoric king, the saltwater crocodile, these creatures are in a league of their own. They show us that courage in the animal kingdom comes in all shapes and sizes. It's not about being the biggest or the strongest. It's about having the will to survive, to defend your patch, and to never, ever back down, no matter what the odds are. It's this incredible spirit that makes our planet's wildlife so absolutely fascinating and so precious. We've got to work to protect them and their homes. Every one of these animals has carved out a niche for itself, using a strategy of pure, unfiltered guts. The wolverine in the frozen north, the buffalo on the hot plains, the cassowary in the deep, dark rainforest, they are all champions of their environment. It's a powerful reminder of the raw, untamed spirit of nature that's still out there. These animals aren't just surviving, they're thriving on their own terms, commanding respect from everything around them. What an absolute privilege it is to be able to share their stories with you. That's all we've got time for today, you legends. I hope you're feeling as inspired by these incredible critters as I am. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Was it the relentless honey badger or the vengeful buffalo? We'd love to hear what you think. Remember to look after our wildlife, be good to your mother, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Crikey.